What's going on, all you grindhouse movie maniacs out there? Phat Samurai Guy is here with Lady PhatBlood. And today we are talking about VFW. Now, a while back, I came across a trailer and I said, what the fuck is VFW? What the fuck is this? I watched the trailer, and after it was done, I actually got chills. And the reason, I got chills. I was telling everybody, and the reason I got chills is not just because of the badass cast we have in here. We got fucking Fred Williamson's son, all right? We got William Sadler. We got the badass Stephen Lang. We got Martin Cove, Cobra Kai's son. We got Warriors, come out and play, yay. David Patrick Kelly up in this bitch, okay?
George Wendt?
You know, we got the old badass veterans here. No pun intended, okay? So I'm already stoked, all right? We got a whole bunch of old school badasses in here, right? But the type of movie that it represents and the type of genre, I was like, oh, give me some of that fucking badass shit. Give me that grindhouse shit. Give me that fucking Assault on Precinct 13 vibe. And I got chills. I was like, oh, this is my fucking movie. This is my type of fucking movie, man. Yeah. Give me the fucking gore. I was like, these old, crusty, badass veterans gonna be fucking some people up? What? Yeah. I mean, I got chills. Yeah. Right? We finally got around to watching the movie with friends, with some beers, you know, pizza, and we had a blast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you showed me the trailer, I think right after you watched it, and it was one of those avengement trailer moments where I saw it and I had a really good feeling about it. Watching the trailer, I was like, ooh, yes, I think I'm gonna really like this. And
what I really like about this movie, though, is its honesty.
Yeah.
The movie is very honest of what type of genre it's fucking representing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Horror movie fans, you'll there's enough gore in here for you guys. All right, but it's got that John Carpenter vibe. Yeah. Even the soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right. The sounds very John Carpenter-esque, but not like they're just blatantly stealing from John Carpenter. It definitely has that vibe. It has that old school grainy movie pop here and there filter over the film to kind of make it look a little retro. But yeah, I was all in, man. Now here's the thing. If you guys are not into that type of genre, don't bother.
No.
Don't even bother. Because you know what, people that don't like that type of genre or don't really like gore or anything like that, or badasses being badasses, you know, defending the weak. You know, how could you not enjoy that? But, you know, people that don't like that type of stuff, and gore and grindhouse and throwback type movies, they're probably going to watch like the first 10 minutes and they're going to do this. They're going to be like, this looks low budget.
And it is.
Yeah.
This movie is incredible.
And the movie knows it is.
Yeah.
It's honest.
This movie is very slow. Well,
this movie's boring.
You start off with a death right away. You start off with a death right away, and then you get right into the character introductions, which take a while. Because this movie,
gotta set up the characters.
Yeah, the movie it does take its time because the movie is about these old dudes, these old crusty veterans,
military buddies,
both military crusty veterans, but also when I say old veterans, crafty old veterans, I mean old actors who have been around for a very long time and they know their way around a script. And they know their way around clunky dialogue that's designed to set them up for the audience, to let you know who they are, why they are the way they are, even if it's around slightly clunky dialogue that's designed to just let you know, hey, this is why we're friends, this is why we know each other, and we're friends.
We've been through some shit.
Yeah, and I had absolutely no problem with any of it.
Stephen Lang was the leader of the group.
And can I just say how much I fucking love Stephen Lang?
Can we please have Stephen Lang in everything?
You know...
Whatever you gonna do it. Because you make a mistake, I'm gonna cut your heart out.
You know,
just everything.
I'm not even joking. I just, you know, he's just.
He's just great.
He's one of those like rock solid actors that just brings it. Yeah. And he's
such a fucking badass.
He has a couple of scenes in this movie where he's like rock solid and in his convictions of wanting to protect and wanting to just bring it, and then he has a moment where he just breaks down and he's like slobbery drunk because of shit that goes down, and then he has to like pick himself back up. And
that affects the team too, without it spoiling too much.
You know, and it's a great moment, and great scene, and all that.
But we have a new drug out on the street, right? You know, similar to nuke. If you guys know, you get that. Yeah, we're friends.
If you get that, wow, you got balls to like that film or even watch that movie. I love it.
Where is it made?
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Anyway, new drugs out and about, taking over the town. People are hooked on it. People are willing to die for it. People are willing to kill for it. And one of the weak parts of the film is the villains.
Oh, they're the weakest.
Yeah, unfortunately.
For me, they're the absolute worst part of the movie.
Alicia Keys wasn't making an album at the time, so she decided not to. But you have Alicia Keys clone and generic leather-wearing dude. That anybody kind of really could have played that part.
VFW. What is that?
Veterans of Foreign Wars.
Good. Soldiers are good at dying.
Yeah.
You could have substituted that guy with Stephen Lang, and it would have worked out. Have Stephen Lang be the old evil guy.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
This is just, you know, it's kind of like I said. This is
throwaway kind of villains.
It's one of those retro throwback films. So what you're gonna get is, you know, sometimes what you got in retro 80s/70 movies. Sometimes you would get generic villains.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
Sometimes you would get some of the best villains you've ever seen in your fucking life. And in this movie, we went with the former instead of the latter. So yeah, we get some really shitty villains in this movie.
Did not ruin the movie though.
No, it was just noticeable. And unfortunately, we have not one but two very stock, generic, terrible villains. And we're stuck with them, and that's just, you have to get over that fact very quickly. But luckily, the flip side of that is that you get some really great characters in the good guys. And so what you get is the gang leaders go after this young girl who steal their drugs because their whole gang, who've basically taken over and ransacked the city with their gang antics, are hooked on these drugs. And her sister OD'd because of the drugs.
So in her way, she's trying to get revenge.
Yeah.
Foz killed my sister, all right? This, though, it's all he's got his whole life.
And so she steals all the drugs.
Yeah.
And she runs away with them, and they chase her, and she runs into the VFW that's located across the street from their hideout. Don't question it. Fuck off. And
which is a bar owned by Stephen Lang. It's his bar.
Right.
And
it's their location.
All the boys meet there and have fun.
And reminisce. And they're joined by this new guy, I
liked this part.
Yeah, it was different. I wasn't expecting it. So you get this guy who just is fresh off his tour of duty, and he's a young cat.
Yeah.
And he just got home from his tour, and so you got this young guy who's with them, and he doesn't hesitate to kind of join in, because what else is he gonna do, right?
Yeah.
You know where you are, kid? In the VFW post.
How about we close the bar down early tonight?
What do you got going on?
The best birthday that Freddie ever got to us. Still here.
Still here.
And I liked their dynamic. That was a really nice spin on things. And so, you know, she jumps in, and obviously they're chasing her, and they're not going to stop until they get what they want.
Hey, this is girl!
And so the guys band together to protect her because they're all threatened now at this point.
It was more kind of protect her at first, but then it became, okay, we need to survive.
Yeah.
You were a soldier. So are we all. Let's act like it. We set a perimeter. We make our stand.
And it became kind of a survival type movie.
Yeah.
But, oh man. Yeah.
When the shit goes down, it goes down.
Axes, shotguns. You get some really great gore effects, and just like, it scratched the fucking itch. All right? It's not a Movie Dojo episode.
Right.
But it scratched the itch for the type of genre it was representing. So, even though I really, really, really enjoyed the film, we do have a few nitpicks. You want to go into those?
Unfortunately, okay, so we did not, I don't believe this is available to purchase on disc yet.
Soon.
So we had
It's coming out soon.
We had to rent this on Amazon Prime, and we did rent an HD version of this, but unfortunately, the version that we rented, and I don't know if this is just how the film looks, the version that we streamed looked like utter trash. and I don't mean because of the grainy look of the film, although that didn't help, but spots in the film that were dark, like they were filmed in the nighttime sequences, even outside, but also points in the movie where the lights were turned off in the VFW building, where the lights were red, like the setting was red, and it was difficult to see, but there was still some form of lighting, where the scenes were darkened, looked like trash. And it was difficult to see when moments were happening. Somebody would get killed, and it was hard to tell what exactly happened.
Yeah. Like, I think that was an axe in someone's back, I think.
Yeah. And so that was a very big negative, not being able to actually see what was going on.
Not a big negative for me, though.
It was distracting.
It was nitpicky.
It was noticeable.
For me, it was like,
It wasn't awful, but it was noticeable.
There's more positive
and it's
than
possible,
negative.
again, that was just a chalk up to a really terrible streaming that we saw.
I think it's just a dark movie.
That's probably, it's probably
with
one
the grain
point,
filter over it.
It's probably 1 point very dark, grainy film, 1 point it's low budget, and then 1 point bad streaming. And then also the bad villains, that's another point. But, you know, you gotta have to forgive some points of, you know, that's just the way it was written. What are you gonna do? And for me personally, again, it did not ruin anything for me. There were some moments, I'm not gonna give anything away, that were set up and not really paid off all that well,
that was
or
kind of
at
disappointing.
all. And there was one thing that was set up that I was really looking forward to.
I'll talk about the other thing.
And they dismissed it with a throwaway line, and I was like, damn, I wanted a Rambo 4 moment, and we didn't get it. And
You're talking about the truck?
Yes.
We can mention the truck.
Can we?
Because nothing happens. Anyway. There's
I don't want to.
When they show the bar early in the movie, the camera pans over and they show the truck there with a minigun on top of it.
Yeah.
And then I immediately was like, "Ooh,
yeah,
ooh, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be used later."
And it's not.
Minigun.
The truck is used. And
Yeah,
that's it.
that was a little disappointing.
Because there's no live rounds in there.
Can I
Well,
go into-
goddamn it, get some live
Can I
rounds.
go into the other one?
Yeah.
The other one, without spoiling anything, disappointment was they take the time out to set up a scene, right, where someone, I'm not going to say who, says, fuck it, all right, takes the super drug, the nuke, right, goes blah, 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 right? There's a theme this year so far. We got Birds of Prey, Guns Akimbo, and now this one, right? And I'm like, oh shit, he done took the snowy snowflake, right? It's about to go. It's about to get crazy.
The nose
right?
candy.
Yeah, it's about to get crazy up in this bitch. Here we go. It's about to. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Literally, nothing happened. I was expecting this person to at least kill 15 dudes.
Yeah.
Go on rampage style.
Have some like
Nothing.
crazy Doom style first
Nothing
person
happened.
like killing rampage with tricky effects or something.
The only thing that happened was that person got his ass kicked by Alicia Keys. So that's all we're gonna talk about. So yeah, a few hard to see a few moments of the movie, a few moments set up that with no payoffs, but everything else, man. Highly enjoyed. All the characters, the actors had great chemistry. You know, they've been there before. William Sadler was stealing the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Stephen Lang's the shit, right? I think Fred Williamson was just there to eat and drink. You know, talk about strippers. You know, so it's like, you know, Fred Williamson's just chilling, and you know, my boy from Warriors. Unfortunately, you know, without spoiling anything, he has limited time in the movie.
He didn't get to do a whole lot, but he was set up as kind of like the older guy anyway in the group. So it was, you know, George Wendt, not one I would peg as being a crafty veteran in a war, in a foreign war, but sure, why not?
We needed more of Norm yelling, "What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is going on?" We needed more of that. But anyway, still, despite the nitpicky things and the issues that we brought up already, for the genre that it's fucking representing, all right, that's how we are going to rate this movie, okay? So, anything else before we roll out?
No.
Autobots roll out. Okay, rating, go.
for the genre that it's representing.
Yes.
Given all my nitpicks that I got out of the way for all its flaws and this and that.
Out of 5, what we doing?
Because I loved the characters and because I fucking love Stephen Lang in this movie. For the genre.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Low budget as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 4.
Woo! All right. 4 out of 5, son. All right.
I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this film. It was a lot of fun.
I had a blast.
Yeah.
And that's what, it's what movies are for, man. All right, here we go. 4.5. Woo! 4.5 out of 5, son, for the genre. It's fucking representing.
Nice.
Anything else?
No.
All right.
I recommend if you like this sort of thing. Like he said, if you saw a
you
trailer...
know what you're expecting.
Yeah, if you saw a trailer and you're like, no thanks, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. If you know what to expect, you'll have a good time. All right, let us know in the comments below if you guys have seen VFW. VFW. I want to thank all you fucking badasses for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Let's go.
This guy in my neck tonight.
And that.
Later.
Well.
Perfect.